Hey, what's happening? So, I've been waiting to post anything because I wanted to make sure my immediate family is aware of everything before I say anything online. So, as you can tell, my voice is kind of messed up. So, roughly about beginning of May, I started getting sick. I had like a cold. I had a cough, and the cough wouldn't go away. It just never stopped. And I kept going to the doctors, and they kept thinking, you have some sort of cold, a long cough or something like that. So they would prescribe me antibiotics and a wide variety of things. I would use them for a couple weeks and call back and say, nothing's happening. Nothing's changing. This happened through most of the summer. Now, summertime, I work 2 jobs during the summer. I do my normal job, and I also do the concert photography stuff. So, I've been coughing nonstop since May. After halfway through the summer, after repeated doctor's appointments, over and over and over again, it just never ends. I'm like, nothing's changing. No medication is fixing anything, not even slightly. I still am coughing nonstop. Nothing's getting better. So, eventually, I should back up. They took an x-ray at the beginning of June. Make sure everything looks good inside. Nothing notices. Nothing to be concerned about. Anyways, fast forward to the summer, I started losing my voice, as you can tell right now. So, I no longer can talk now. So this is a big concern. I keep going back to the doctors, and they keep saying, that's not good. Let's try to get some more scans. Let's do more stuff. And it's just like, every time you try to make an appointment, it's like, we're booked out for weeks. So I'm just taking medications that aren't helping, trying to book, scans and stuff like that. Eventually I get some scans. Eventually I get to a pulmonologist, because I'm now, I'm kind of sick of this. It's time to figure out what's going on. This isn't normal. My whole entire summer has been like a cold, and now I lost my voice. So, fast forward to probably about 4 weeks ago, I had some CT scans, and I had a bronchostomy, and MRI, and all this stuff. And they told me, we have some really bad news. Now, I've never smoked a day in my life, never done any of that stuff. Literally, I just found out I have stage 4 lung cancer. If you're not sure what stage 4 means, it means that when you have a cancer in some part that spreads outside of that part, it's now considered a stage 3 or stage 4, depending on how far it spreads. For me, it spread through my entire left side of my body, covering up to my shoulders, hitting my voice box, hitting all through my lungs, all the way down to my hip, and more. So this cancer spread through my entire body in a couple months. So I have a very aggressive form of stage 4 lung cancer going on right now. This means that when you have stage 4 cancer, it cannot be cured. You cannot get rid of cancer if it's stage 4, because it's in multiple parts of your body. So there's no operation that they can do to your entire body to get rid of stage 4 cancer. What they can do is they can treat it or make it go to sleep, and then you can live with that cancer for whatever your body allows you to live through. I have a cough drop, that's why I'm taking a breath. So that's my current situation. I now have stage 4 lung cancer. They told me when they found out my bronchostomy a couple weeks ago that if this doesn't get treated, you could be gone soon. I don't know what time frame that is. I don't know if that's 6 months or a year, whatever. This is something you take very seriously. So I now have been going to Dana-Farber to deal with lung cancer. So here's what's going on for me. And again, I wanted to make sure all my close family knows about all this stuff before anybody else does, before I post anything. And I'm posting this to kind of let people know who have been reaching out to me, asking me to do stuff and hang out and take photos, all that sort of fun stuff. Unfortunately, I can't do any of that. So what happens for stage 4 cancer is you go into a treatment, whether that's radiation. There's a bunch of different variations. I forget what they all are. But you go into treatment. And during that treatment, they try to put that cancer to sleep. And you just try to live with that through the rest of your life. You do your best to put the cancer to sleep. And then you keep getting tested every time period, whatever that is, to make sure it's still asleep. And if it wakes up, you just keep hitting it with that treatment or trying different treatments. The problem with that is when you use, for example, radiation or chemo or something like that, those things are very hard on your body. And they attack not only the cancer, but all the good parts of your body and your blood cells and all that sort of stuff. So it's very difficult for someone to go through all that stuff. So here's the cool stuff. Here's sort of the promising news. I'm just learning all this stuff too. I'm hoping to kind of educate some stuff going on. What I have, I've just found this out. What I have is called ALK, positive lung cancer. ALK is a type of mutation. What they do is they take a biopsy of your cancer, send it out to be tested, comes back a couple weeks later, and what they do is they test for the wide variety of different types of cancer mutations. So what they do is they find the exact mutation, and then they can treat that specific mutation. So we're not doing it the old way of just blasting your body with radiation. We're trying to target that mutation and only attack that mutation. So what that means is, because I have ALK mutation, they have a very specific type of treatment for it. They have a treatment that's been out for a while. ALK mutation, my understanding, was discovered back in 2007 or around there, something like that. Back then, unfortunately, your lifespan was very short because there wasn't a lot of information. In the last, excuse me, in the last 10 years, cancer treatment has changed dramatically. If I would have got this 10 years ago, it'd be a very scary story. I am now at Dana-Farber, and they have amazing doctors. I am working with some of the best cancer doctors in the world, at least in this area anyways, in dealing with cancer, specifically this type of cancer. So what's happening is we are going to go, hopefully, into a testing, something that's not been FDA approved, or is it FDA? Whatever. Something that has not been approved for the market yet because it's still in testing. But this test that they're running right now has shown amazing results. So what it does is it attacks that specific mutation. And it has very, very small amounts of side effects. The other drugs that are already on the market have some success at attacking that mutation for a period of time, and then the cancer mutates again, and then you have to switch to something else to try to continue to fight it, which sometimes helps, sometimes it doesn't. It depends. So this test that we're about to put me on has really good results and really good long-term effects for the mutation. So what that means is we're looking at some really good medication. It's still unknown. They've been testing it for probably about, I think they said, 1.5 years. And they have a lot of patients that are going through this with a lot of good results, with very minimal side effects, because there are some pretty difficult side effects with some of the medications. So If you want to learn more about ALK, just go Google ALK positive lung cancer, and you'll see there's no information about what causes this. It's a type of cancer in your lungs that is affecting young people, a lot of young women in their 30s and young men in their 50s who have zero smoke in their past, never smoked a thing in their day, in their entire life. And this cancer is starting to attack people like that with no knowledge of what's causing it. So I'm very proud to be a part of this test where I can pass on my information and help build better medicine for future people. I won't start my medication or my treatments probably for another week. It's a lot to process, so I just want to stop right here and just say, in a very short period of time, I went from just having a cold to having an aggressive stage 4 lung cancer, which is very scary. 10 years ago, this would be a very limiting duration of my life. But now we have that's my cough. Sorry. But now we have excellent medications that are proving wonderful. So, how am I feeling? This cough fucking sucks. It's killing me. It makes it hard to sleep. As you can see, it makes it hard to talk. Breathing can be difficult. Moving around can wear me out. Just taking a basic shower. After a shower, I have to sit down for 20 minutes just to catch my breath, just because I'm running at half my lung capacity. So just doing anything physical is actually pretty crazy. How do I feel? Other than those two things with my voice, I feel like I'm normal. You know, from months ago, I just had a cold. Mentally, this is a lot to process because this now changes my future, and this changes how I look at things and what my goals are. We all have an end someday, but when someone tells you your end can be sooner than a normal expected lifetime, it kind of changes how you look at things. So I will say this, I am surrounded by amazing support. My family, my mother, my sister, my girlfriend Bonnie. I gotta tell you, if it wasn't for them, I don't know how I would get through all this information. When you get cancer, it is just non-stop doctor's appointments. And if you're go to Dana-Farber, which I highly, highly suggest. If you get to a point where you get cancer, anyone you love gets cancer, Dana-Farber, absolutely Dana-Farber. You must go there. I would not be at the point I am right now with the information I have and the success I've had with information and getting to this level without going to Dana-Farber. If I would have done this at a local place in my local area, nowhere near any of this stuff. Dana-Farber, absolutely the best. But anyways, my mother, my sister, and my girlfriend Bonnie have been on top of this, pushing me to my meetings, getting meetings scheduled as fast as possible, finding out everything about tests and trials and the best doctors, just taking care of me, because I can't really do basic stuff now. I can, but with a very slow pace. So making food is something I have to plan way in advance, stuff like that. Excuse me. So I have absolutely excellent support. My work has been incredible. The people at my work have been so loving and so kind and just so supportive. My family, my kids, unfortunately, or will be the last to know about this, because I want to make sure I have all my information in place before they are aware of what's going on, because I want to make sure they know everything and don't have to sit there and just stew and not knowing what's happening. I want them to know we're going to have success. I want them to know I'm going to give everything I got for them. I'm going to make sure I give 100% for them. I'm going to do everything I can to be in their lives as absolute long as possible. I hope to be in their lives in the next 20 years. And I'm going to do everything I can to fight every single freaking cancer in my body, to fight for them, to be with them, and to help them, and to educate everybody else, and to help research. So that's how I'm feeling. It's a lot to process. The good news is this treatment, if my body responds well, the good news is this treatment can have me back to an almost normal lifestyle really quick. They have shown currently tests right now with people starting this treatment, this test treatment, and within weeks feeling almost as normal as they did before they even knew any of this stuff. So it is possible for my life to be somewhat normal for future, for whatever that time period is. We don't really know because it's a test. We don't know what that lifetime, it could be 5 years, it could be 20 years. I don't know. I'm pushing for the 20. I'm going to fight for the 20. But we don't know. But that's where I'm at. And that's what's going on in my life. I have absolutely amazing support. I have absolutely amazing people around me. I hope by Christmas time to be feeling normal and to be up and about and to be responding and back in track, taking photos, doing videos, doing fun stuff, all that cool stuff. I hope to have all that stuff, being back at it, being back at concerts, all that stuff by the beginning of the year, 2025. That being said, from now on, I'm only doing things I want to do. I don't give a fuck about things that I want to build a career or all that stuff. Obviously I do. But right now, my goals are about my family and the people I love and being a connection with people around me. I still want to do all my passion. Still want to do all my art. But I want to do it in a manner that connects me with people that I care about. So, that's where we're at. I may change once I feel good, then may all go out the window. Who knows? I may just go back to, let's do as many videos as we can. Let's do as many concerts as we can. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. But that's where we're at. So, there's a bunch of stuff I want to say, but I can't remember everything. My hair's a kind of a mess. Everything's a mess because I really can't do much right now. So, here we are in November. I just want to put peace out there. I just want to put peace, love, positive. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of people dealing with a lot of stuff, health, emotional, all kinds of stuff. I'm just letting you know that I'm doing good. I'm putting up a fight, and I'm going to fucking do everything I can to make this a better world for anyone with ALK cancer. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure my kids have a father with them as long as possible. All right. Don't want to get teared up. This is not the time for that. There's plenty of time for that later on. But right now, that's what I got. Stage 4 lung cancer has fucked me up, but only temporarily. So, I will do my best to check in with health updates as I go through my treatments. But I really don't know how that's going to go. It could be hard, it could be super easy. I've heard everything in between. This treatment start off with them doing all my tests. So I can do all these scans, all this blood work. They need to understand what my baseline is first before they start adding treatments to me. Once they understand my baseline, then we start doing the treatments, and then they do it in a very timed, oriented manner. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it's like the first couple of weeks is like every so many days. Then like the next couple of weeks is like every couple of weeks, and it sort of tailors off depending on how my body responds. So that's where we're at. I will say, Dana-Farber is fucking amazing. The best. I have the best doctor. And this doctor is also dealing with with a wide variety of cancer. lung cancer, and he's dealing with other people dealing with ALK positive lung cancer. He's amazing. I can't speak enough about Dana-Farber. So I'm going to stop here because I'm talking too much. But that's where I am as of November 2024. I'm getting ready to go, start my treatment. I welcome positive vibes, positive hugs, positive thinking, prayers, whatever you want to do. Everything, bring it on. I may not be whatever your religion is, may not feel the same about whatever your holistic beliefs are, whatever. I welcome all positive vibes, and I'm going to give out positive vibes. So, bring it on. I thank you. We'll start our treatment here, hopefully next week or 2 weeks, and we'll go from there. My family, I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry I have not been able to communicate with you. Some of the stuff, it's nothing other than I just want to make sure you have everything you need to help your emotions and get through this, so we're not dealing with unknown information. Because unfortunately, I spend my entire summer going through this unknown thing. I never knew anything. From when they took my x-ray in June to when they found this cancer 3 weeks ago, I had no idea what was going on. And I was getting worse. And it didn't make any sense. But I have answers now. And we have hope. So, feel free to research ALK positive lung cancer. Feel free to donate to their research, because I'm going to be in it. And I'm hoping to give all I can to help other people, because this is a growing, unknown cancer that is really devastating to families, because it comes on so quick and it's so unexpected. All right. Peace, love, thank you. Thank you for all the support. Fortunately, I won't be doing our November concert print giveaway this time. Let's revisit that once I'm back up and running. Thank you so much. Please enjoy my photos or my art if you want to. But send me positive vibes. Feel free to share your cancer stories in the comments if you want. I love you. Peace out. And I'll check in as best as I can. And we'll talk to you real soon, I hope. And I'll hopefully be feeling way more better. All right. Love you. Have a great holiday. Thank you.